Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back playing a little bit more. Let's build Minecraft Jurassic Park. Now, we're gonna do something a little bit different than what we were planning to because I tried to do it, I spent about half an hour just trying to do it and frankly it doesn't work. So, the plan was to try to build the bit with Dennis Nedry up here, right? The first problem is there's no room. Quite simply, look at the minimap. Look at where I am. There is no room whatsoever. There is just no space for it. It just doesn't fit, right? This is like the cusp of the room. So what I thought I would do is push out here and do all this. I'm going to show you guys, I might show you guys. Basically, I built a big ass block here that sort of attached onto the side of the building, and that kind of stood in for it. And it looked terrible from the outside, but at very least we would have enough room to do it. Unfortunately, once I'd done that, and once I even had the room, it looks terrible. The room, the glass thing, all of it looked awful. I just could not find a way to bring it together to make it look good. So, at the moment, the plan is to scrap it. I know it's... People say it's like a big moment in the film. I don't think it's that big a moment in the film. I don't think it's that big a deal if we don't have it. People will disagree. I think you're wrong. But I personally don't think it is such a monumental moment that it absolutely has to be in the film. I always get those mixed up. Iron door. Right, that goes there. One over here. Yeah, so I don't think it's that big a deal if we don't have it. But I'm sure some people will disagree. And I completely understand why you would disagree. We're going to put a raptor in there in a second. So we should probably get rid of that door. The raptor's just going to sit here, I think. And you're not going to go in and shoot it. I really liked that as a plan. But I swear, guys, I spent so long. I mean, I recorded for half an hour, but that was after about 3 hours of trying to get the whole bloody thing to work. The problem was, right, I was going to stick with it, I was going to upload the video, I was going to go for it, and I came back and I looked at this room and I was really, really happy with it. I really like this room. I think this is probably the best room that we've done in the entire park. And I went back and I looked at that and it was just terrible. And if I can't get something to look how I want it to look, I would rather not have it there at all, personally. Again, I'm sure some people will disagree with that notion, but this is just kind of how I feel. So for now, the plan is to scrap it. What we might do is try to come up with a... What the hell's my air block? There it is. Sort of a friendly sort of middle ground. We are going to work on, not today, but in the next episode probably, we're going to work on the lab. That's going to be in the other rotunda off at the other side. I think in that lab, and that's actually where it is in the film, we may have enough room to make it work. So it's not going to be attached to this room like it should be, but that's only because the layout of the visitor center in the film actually makes precisely 0 sense. And that's just the way it is. Like, people can argue that all they like. It makes no sense. The whole thing is a goddamn mess. It's just the way it is. So, we're going to give it another go in the next episode. And I'm going to... Let's do this properly, shall we? You can see... There, 1,695 blocks have been changed. That's when I killed them all to get rid of what I'd been working on because it just wasn't working, basically. So that's actually some evidence I did actually try. There you go. Enjoy. So yeah, the idea is the raptor's going to be in here. I just want it locked in quite a lot, just into this specific little area. That is the wrong raptor. Sword! There we go. I had to murder so many raptors! They're all so loud. Finally! Bear with me, guys. Right. Try to kill all the raptors, except the one I don't want to kill. Oh no, I'm hitting the wrong one. I'm hitting the wrong one! There we go. Is he still alive? Still alive. Still alive. We're getting there. We're getting there. You're still inside? You're still inside. Get out of the way. Right, stay in. Good girl. And boop. There we go. So this is where they be with the shotgun and... and all that kind of malarkey. Good stuff. This room is Dunzel, Washington. I'm really happy with it. I think we're going to have you come up here. You're going to wander around. You're just going to look around, have some fun. I don't know what I'm going to do with this wall. I feel I should do something, but I don't know what. I might just put some posters up and stuff like that. Maybe come over here. You have a little look at the raptor. You type SRM show to get rid of those blocks. But you're not going to go in there. You're going to go this way, and so are we. Up we go into the vents, which you can see I've kind of finished off a little bit. This is going to lead all the way into here, into this bit that we're going to do when I get back. So that'll be the week after next. Scaffolding. Maybe we'll do an episode with the scaffolding and stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to plan ahead. What we're going to do today, after 6 minutes, is we're going to do the outside bit, which I'm pretty excited about. I think it's going to really bring together the front just in a really nice way. So what we need to do, first of all, is build a pond. The road is there. There's some grass out the side. There's trees like here. There's not really any in the front. There's trees sort of at the back as well, so we'll put some there. I'm thinking I want this to be perfectly symmetrical because it is man-made. I think from there. Alright, this is gonna be right. 3, 2, 5. Right, let me just. Okay. So I'm looking for 3, 2. No, I'm not. I'm looking for 62. Wait a minute. I'm looking for 3, 2, 3 on the other side, and then I'm going to drop down. Yeah? Okay. So that's up to this one here, right? Okay, so 3, 2, 3 is that one. So every block back from this point is going to be pond. 1, 2, 3. Right? Yeah, sweet. Cool. Cool. I'm probably going to have to get rid of this mountain. It's kind of in the way. Is that symmetrical? Looks pretty symmetrical to me. It's just gonna bring the whole thing together. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. I think it could be maybe 4 blocks on each side, a little bigger. I want it to feel like a river, sort of. It kind of feels like that to me. I actually thought it was a river for the longest time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's extend it out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Already looks better, right? Look at that. It's beautiful. It's kind of why I'm really hesitant to do my original plan for the Dennis Nedry room, because I just think it's going to ruin the aesthetic that I've worked so hard. I really like how it all coming together, and I'm just determined to not do anything that I think will ruin my vision, basically. I know I sound like a terrible person, but it's kind of how I feel at this point in time. I need to put some pillars in. I think actually I need to put them in made out of this. I've done it up here. You can see in the black. Wait, why is it not on this side? Did I get rid of it? Oh, that's what that was. I got rid of this earlier, like thinking, how did this black plastic end up here? But it's actually meant to be there. Okay. We still haven't finished the floor, but we're getting there. And we're going to put a couple of these down here as well once we've done the floor. Right, so next episode, I know this is a bit early to be talking about it, but I just want to look in this room. This is going to be the lab. It's too bright to be a lab. I think I need to put a roof on it, probably just below where the glass is now. And then this will all be lab here, and then we'll do the Dennis Nedry thing here. I can make that work, right? I can make that work. That's fine. Okay then. Alright, back outside. Let's go finish this. Let's make it look pretty. What am I going to use for the road? It should be dirt, right? What did I use before? I had a dirt track. Was it reinforced? Let's go zoom back through our park. It's been a hell of a long time since we've actually gone back. You know, we spent so much time in the visitor centre. Understandably, I think you'll agree, but yeah. Still might do the Gallimimus. Ah, you're beautiful. Yeah, probably still going to do the Gallimimuses there. To be honest, guys, I think I'm just going to have some Gallimimuses running around and have a log. That's kind of the plan right now. There's our Triceratops over there. The big-ass wall. I still need to put Brachiosaurus in as well. Yeah, it is. It's dirt. Is it dirt or is it reinforced dirt? I'd like to use the same stuff. Reinforced, okay. There's yeah, we're going to put another Brachiosaurus, I don't know, here maybe? Just keep it contained as much as possible. The good thing about keeping it contained, I was thinking about this before, I keep building up from the bottom and it takes ages. What I'm thinking, all we need really is a ring around, like, the middle. No, whatever. Reinforced dirt. Oh, this will take ages. If it's dirt, I can do it instantly. If it's reinforced dirt, I don't know the code for it, so I can't do it instantly, if you know what I mean. I know what I mean. Oh, no. I feel sick already. Oh, I can't. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let's just plan out some sizes and stuff. I'll do this. I can't do this in the video. You guys will die of boredom. I'll do it on my own time. Kill myself with boredom, basically. Suicide by boredom. I'd like it to be the same width from the pond as it is from the visitor centre. So I think that's 2. Yeah. It's quite big though, isn't it? Maybe it needs to come in by 1 on both sides. I think it's too big. Shut up the jokes. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, so that's going to go along there. And the pond itself needs man-made-ificationing. Is that English? You know what I mean? A little bit. Like, I know it is a very man-made pond, but I'd like it to just, on the corners especially, just ease in a little bit. You know, be this chill pond. Chill. You're a little bit intense for my liking. You know, calm down, lad. I just want it to feel a little less man-made, just at the edges over here. Nice straight line here, like it is in the film. What is that? Leo? What are you? You barracuda? Sturgeon, maybe? It looks like a sturgeon. Right. And just do the same again on this side. Then I'm going to put some trees down. I'm just going to nature it up a little bit. To be honest, guys, I've been spending a lot of time on this playthrough lately. And it's got to me a little bit. I'm a little bit burnt out on it, just because we spent so long on it. I'm looking forward to finishing it. It's going to look great, but then we're going to take a little break before we hop straight into the Lost World. And that is the plan. People keep asking me this question over and over again. The plan is, we're going to do this, then we're going to go do the Lost World. And we're going to do this right now. So I'm not going to do this all the way. I want this to be bigger than it is going to be, but I do want it big enough to sort of stretch in front of the visitor centre that way. Just so by the end of this video, we've got a nice look at how the whole thing is going to come together, kind of thing, you know? So let's just put some stuff down. I'm going to chill and breathe deeply for the first time in a long time, and we can talk about the plans. So yeah, the plan is definitely Lost World. I think the plan is to start with the beach scene with the compies, maybe. And Ian Malcolm. Oh, obviously there won't be an Ian Malcolm. Well, hopefully there'll be an Ian Malcolm. I think I'm going to go from the beach scene straight to the scene with the Stegosauruses. I think that's the plan right now. I will be very open to suggestions. We'll talk about that down the line in the future episodes to go. I'll do like an announcement video when we're getting ready to start Lost World, basically. But I think that's the plan. Oh, this is going to look so good. I think that's the plan. There's limits to what we can do. Like that scene with all the jeeps and the cars and stuff. Is it that big a deal? I don't think it's that big a deal. The only problem I have, right, is I want these to be connected. I want you to go from film to film to film, not on separate maps. I want it all in one big film, all linking together. Right, that's the idea, to go through the entire Jurassic Park franchise tour. This feels loud. Can you guys hear me over the bloody blocks? I'm going to turn them down anyway. You don't need to hear that. It's loud for me, Jesus. So the idea is to tour through all the films, you know, in a row. I don't want you to be having to stop and start. Just want to make this symmetrical. The edge is here, I think. Yeah. But how do we get from here to the beach? Because ideally what you do is you'd go and get on another helicopter, right? I mean, you're going to start this one at the helipad, but it's the first film, so it's easy to start because I just choose where you spawn, basically. I think I do. I don't know how I do any of that, but I'm sure there's a way to set like a spawn point. But then how do we do it for the second film, and the third film, and the fourth film? Because I can't really have people flying around in helicopters, because helicopters are a pain in the ass to fly, basically. So, what's the alternative? I guess we get on a car here, drive off, and then just get off and maybe walk through a jungle clearing and emerge onto a beach. That might work. That might look pretty cool. And then you're surrounded by compies, and then you walk through the jungle clearing on the other side of the beach, and you emerge into a woodland with stegosauruses, and then you carry on going, and there's like a game trail with pachycephalosaurs and parasaurolophus and loads of jeeps and stuff like that. And then you go see the camp at night time. You release the dinosaurs. We could actually make it so you have to break the dinosaurs out of the cage. That'd be pretty cool. Actually, that'd be really good. What we can do is we can have a button that you... Oh, can I do that? Can you make it so they have to... Yeah, no, I can do that. So you have to hit like 4 or 5 buttons in all these different cages. And you have to break into each cage to get access to the button. It just happens to break the dinosaur out in the process. And that gets you access to the next bit. Okay. Right, trees. We need some trees. We need some bone meal. Bonnet. We need some jungle saplings. Which is that one. We need some... That's actually all we need. Cool. I want some big trees over here. On the right-hand side. Oh, wait, let's just do this first as well. Just kind of... Just in the properly visible bits. Just kind of nature it up a little bit. The front of it's quite bare, actually, by the river. There's really no trees between the river... I keep calling it river. Between the pond and the visitor centre itself. There's no plant life, really. There's some grass like this, but there isn't any big trees or bushes or anything. So we're just going to do this for this bit. Obviously, we'll have to do a path to the actual visitor centre as well. But then behind it, there are some trees. So we're just going to kind of put them... I don't know, to the side. And then behind the pond is where we'll do a bunch of trees as well. Too many flowers. Far too many flowers. I don't like flowers on the best of days, but this is pushing it. That's a quick way to do it, isn't it? Drive-by gardening. Alan Titchmarsh would be proud. This is the way to do it. Why do I do any other thing? Right, let's put some saplings down and just make some trees. Some bigger ones sort of more towards the back. Oh, I didn't miss you, sapling. It's been so long since we've even planted trees, and I just... Maybe I had a brief moment of forgiveness where I forgot what a pain in the ass they are to actually get planted. But I think it's because they're too close to that tree there, so if I pull them back a little bit, kill the flowers, which are sometimes a problem, and the grasses, I definitely should have done the trees first. Come on. There we go. Well done, beautiful. Well done. Yeah, I think that's really going to... Like, imagine if this forest goes all the way back there. I mean, it will eventually. That's going to take freaking years, but that's the plan eventually. It's gonna give a really nice feel to the whole thing, I think. Let's just plant some trees. Really just want to get, like, the front done. Just so I've got a nice... More than anything, to be honest, guys. Just want to make sure I've got a nice screenshot for the film. For the thumbnail. It matters. It really does. I love thumbnails. I really wish this was all in a slightly nicer area, I've got to say. It's very, the ground is so dirty grass rather than nice, clean, shiny grass. Which is disappointing. It'd be nice if you could change biome. Like a way to just make it the cool biome, you know? Instead of this rubbish one. I'm sorry, grass, I really am, but could you not just be nice and shiny green? Like, if it was this colour all the way down, I'd be so happy, but it's not. It just turns to dirt and rubbish and madness. This is actually all in the wrong place. I'm kind of blocking off where the garage would be, but the garage isn't a big deal. You never go there in the film. I'm going to put it in so you can kind of see it, but beyond that, it's not going to be a thing. You're not going to go down there. It's going to be locked. That's the idea, anyway. I just want it to look pretty. It's looking prettier. Right, we need some trees down this side as well, at the back end of the pond, which you never see in the film. Well, maybe you do. Actually, you probably do. I'm thinking about it. When they come out of the... I'm not sure you do. When they come out of the visitor centre, running away from the T-rex and stuff, you do get a view from sort of in the car as they're approaching, but it's facing towards the visitor centre. And I don't know if there's a view from sort of the visitor centre outwards towards where the car's waiting. And if there is, and I think there might be, vague recollection, I believe it's at such an angle that you can't actually see behind that well, like this area, what I'm doing right here. So I think we can just kind of live in the assumption that it's jungly as balls and go from there, basically. That's the idea right now. Jungly as balls, ladies and gentlemen. Jungly as balls. And a pig! Because you can always, why not? Why the devil not have a pig? There's always time for a pig. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, nice relaxed episode. Not having to worry about accuracy, really. Just kind of sticking some trees down, making things look pretty. I needed this. It's been hard work, guys. Like so many of you, like I'm remembering that first episode, what, 18, 19 episodes ago now? So many people didn't believe we'd get to the end of this, which I think is fair enough given my history. To an extent, I don't think I'm any worse than any other YouTuber, and I don't think people understand why people end series early, necessarily. People just see it and complain, but that's neither here nor there. It was fair enough at the end of the day, you know? It was an ambitious project, but between us, okay, yeah, maybe I've done the manual labour and put the hours in, but ideas and theories and plans and stuff have come from you guys pretty consistently for the whole thing. Between us, we've made something pretty cool that will last forever, you know? As soon as this is online, it's going to always be there if people want to download it and give it a go. Now, the only problem is, if you don't have the right mods, the whole thing is going to fall to pieces. Absolute goddamn pieces. It just won't work. You need the mods. But, as I think we can say, as we stand in the nice grass over here and look out in the visitor centre, we've made something pretty cool here. That's pretty awesome, right? I got like a big ass grin on my face. That's... Yeah, that's pretty cool right there. Right. So this whole area at the back is going to be covered. Lots of trees around there, lots of trees around there. So basically you should only have the clear bit is here where the path is. That path's going to go down there, probably curl to the left a bit, past the pond, and then whoosh, out towards the Lost World. And this bit down here will curl down over there, through there. We'll do like a little tunnel probably through there, and that will lead on to the Gallimimus and to the rest of the park. So, oh, I hate this game for pre-recording. It might be, I'm kind of hedging my bets here. It might be a little while until the next episode of Minecraft. It might be a week, simply because I don't like pre-recording Minecraft. Any other series, it's fine. You know, I've done all of AVP before I go. I'm going to do all of Zoo Tycoon 2, even though that's not great for either. Other things will be done. Minecraft is kind of a pain to do, because each episode of Minecraft doesn't only require you guys at home contributing. You know, I rely on you guys to make this work, to make this look as good as it does. I don't think it would look anywhere near as good without you lovely folks at home. But on the flip of that as well, it takes such a time investment from me per episode that doesn't even go into the episode that I don't think I can fit it in. So it may be a week off without Minecraft. But when we get back, basically act as if it's not going to be a week, act as if this is the next episode, comment down below as if this is the next episode, and we'll go from there, if you know what I mean. It may be a week, it may not be. If it's not going to be, then your comments will be useless, but if it is, then it'll be very helpful. I imagine it will be a week. I imagine I'm going to have a week off and 2 episodes this week, no episodes next week, and we'll come back and get started the week after, which would mean 2 episodes to go. So when I get back, we'll be finishing this off. First of all, lab in here. What do we do? Is it a good idea? I think it's a good idea. Lab, like all the computers and stuff would curl down here. We could even have the little... Oh, bloody Nora, a little hiccup there. We could even have the little raptor nest with the little hand... I don't know how we do the claw. We wouldn't do the claw. But we could have the little raptor nest with the eggs and stuff like that. Loads of computers and sciencey stuff here. And then up here, there's kind of like a sort of a circular platform that comes out there, and on top of that is where the embryos are. And I'd be so much happier building it in here. It's going to look so much better. Yeah, we're going to do that next episode. We're going to build a lab, and then we're going to do the main room. So in the lab episode, at the end, we'll talk about our plans for how this whole thing is going to work. It may take 2 episodes if I have to build the skeletons, which I imagine is where we're going with it. But yeah, soon enough, ladies and gentlemen, 2 to 3 episodes, and the whole thing will be done. We'll do a clean-up episode where we go through the entire park, and then we'll do one more episode where we kind of tour through, and I'll kind of stick some music over the top of it, and we'll make it nice and dramatic, and we'll experience the whole thing, and then it'll go online. Deep breath. been hard work, but I'm proud of it. Hope you guys are too. Okay, thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love. I will see you either in the next episode in a week or a few days' time, I guess. Probably in a week. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.